monsters can't hide under a hammock bed. Confirmed. So if you're ever worried about monsters and crazy ladies standing under your bed and murdering you in your sleep,
there was this really cool.
I don't want that to happen.
There was this really cool CrossFit guys, and I have my reservation on CrossFit. Right, there's some crazy shit with that.
I think the problem is just the movements are good, but they do them at high speed, which kind of why it doesn't need to be at high speed, does it? High intensity is different than high speed.
There's a lot of things that go into it. It's very hard. Okay, so this guy Kelly Starrett. Starrett spelled Starrett. Titty. So he actually explained how sleeping in a hammock is probably the best for you because of the way your back is designed and the way people should be sleeping is sleeping on a hammock.
Okay, so we just confirmed I was right. So we'll move on to some more important points that I'm also right about.
Okay.
I want a wall around my home to keep the damn non-Nicos out. To keep my people, who are me, inside.
Are you gonna let refugees into your
my home? They're gonna take all my jobs inside.
That's terrible. You only allow people not from shithole.
I give people visas to my home. Actually, no, I wouldn't. No.
Only if they're very educated and have a job prospect.
Get out of my home.
Like if they're gonna be your chef.
So, what's it called? Yeah, so I would probably, I mean, if I had a home in the country, I would probably, have like a large lawn. I would have like fucking 16 dogs.
Fucking.
Yeah, because like I like dogs.
We all love
and hot dogs.
He is the one who chose the Isle of Dog to watch it and to talk about it. Right? He likes dogs.
Actually, I want to move somewhere that they have good hot dogs. I don't know. Some places they have regional hot dogs. I don't know why. I would really like to have a nice regional hot dog in the area. I know Chicago has their like what is it? I don't want to say the wrong one, so I'm not gonna get criticized.
Chicago. Okay.
I think it's
keep talking. I'll look it up.
Navy. So what's it called? Yeah. So the hot dog's not that important, but it'd be interesting.
Chicago dog.
I think it's important to have good food too. I like barbecue a lot, so like I mean I'm probably gonna live in America. I like to live in America. It's not has anything against other countries. It's just English is like my most comfortable language, so I'd rather not. No, I could live in the UK. I think. I don't know if they would accept me. I don't think they would want me to live there.
You can live anywhere where they speak a lot of English.
I kind of want to live in Alaska for like 2 years, just because I kind of feel like it's a cool place to live for some time, but like not for the rest of your life unless you're raised there.
So 365 times 2. I don't do math, people. That many days only?
Why?
Because you said
because it only takes 30 days a night, Q.
30 days. I don't know if that's Alaska. Isn't that way up there in Antarctica?
Yeah, you mean the South Pole, which is Antarctica?
Okay.
The North Pole is not Antarctica. The North
Technically,
Pole.
You don't know what's... Guys, there is no north. There is no top or bottom. That's not a thing.
Yeah, there is.
No, that's bullshit.
Because the poles have a magnetic force on each one.
It doesn't matter.
But one we name north and another one we name south.
Who cares? I could be facing the south and be like above me.
No,
that doesn't matter.
You're wrong.
That doesn't matter.
You're a salty bitch.
Wow.
You are a salty nutsack right now.
It'd be hard for me to live in places where they don't speak a lot of English.
Speak of the English.
Speak of the English.
They don't speak a lot of English, you know? But Italy's okay.
It's crazy. France has a very small number of English speakers compared to the countries around them.
How's that crazy?
They're right next to the UK.
French is one of the largest spoken languages in the world and one of the largest spoken languages in the EU. It's one of the standard languages.
It surprised me when I saw it. When you got like Netherlands, I think, with a lot, Germany with a lot.
Yeah, because they lost. Oh, no, I don't know about Netherlands, but Germany lost.
Yeah, to the English.
I don't remember Netherlands.
They lose to the French, right? Exactly.
Did they though? But did they win?
But like. I could definitely go to a place where it's not only English. I was looking at if I could move like to Thailand, Malaysia.
Shout out
around
Taiwanese
there.
people. Shout out
Heck
Malaysian
yeah,
people.
Singapore. Yo, it's too expensive for me, but I love your clean ground. You guys have a good cleaning policy.
Actually, I don't know if I'd like to live in an Asian country because
Why?
I feel like I would struggle to first like the language. I think I could learn,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know the food. I don't hate the food. It's just that kind of thing where there's a different cultural aspect on meat, and meat's not exactly. I
You
don't
don't
know.
like dog?
Different, and that's not even the problem. They don't really. I don't think dogs should be eaten, but that's not the point. Meat's not as America eats like one of the most largest meat consumptions out of
True.
any country. I don't know. It'd be hard.
Extreme.
I mean, I could. And another thing, though, I think I like being in America though because of the ability to do like podcasts and not
Capitalism.
capitalism is pretty nice.
Well, not
you know?
every place is like China. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but they might censor me from afar.
I mean, you'll get censored for anything.
Now, I kind of
nowadays.
want to. I'd like to visit South Korea.
As we talked about that one.
I always had this. I like South Korea. I've read some things on there, and I figure it's a nice country.
Gangnam Style.
It's got I think it's got the highest average internet speed. So
Oh yeah,
it's kind of worth it.
it's really high. It's crazy.
The second highest is Somalia.
That's strange. Isn't it?
No, what if there was one internet location in a country?
One very what's Japan? Oh, would you want to go to Japan now that since we're talking about Japan and shit?
I like Japan, but I think I would like. I mean, all this thing is money. You know, it costs money to travel to places. I think
Yeah.
I like to travel to Europe first, but then I like to travel to. I mean, I like to travel to a lot of places. Africa is on my list. I mean, everything's on my list except for like a few countries within continents. Like, you know, I don't know if I would like to travel to Somalia. I might.
I wouldn't.
I might like to do it. You know, you travel, you see.
I
There's,
would love.
there's a rich culture there, but I think the danger kind of scares you away. Some people.
I would like to go. Let's see, Morocco, up north, looks really cool. I love that.
Morocco's because it's like a combination of it's like a Middle Eastern, Northern Africa. It has the Middle Eastern influence, has a Northern Africa,
French influence,
and it has a massive French influence, and
As
it's
well as
it's a
Spain.
very interesting culture.
There's this amazing city there where all the buildings are painted light blue because the idea was if it's light blue, it calms people down, and I feel like it would. And it's a beautiful place by the sea.
I
It's
also
really cool.
think I would like to go to Greece, but
Greece, Croatia, Malta.
I
I
don't
would
know.
love Malta, except for the Roman Catholic influence is a bit much.
Okay, so
They're really
rounding it
Catholic.
back to the original topic, yeah. So I think I would like a different. I think I would like various different things inside my ideal house that are.
Mhm.
Now, a big thing for me would be like a game room. I would like to have like the most tricked out PC you could possibly get, an
PC.
like the best Xbox I
I'd
could
get
get.
a movie theater room.
A nice 4K 588 hertz
4K
screen.
only. Wow.
No, but you have to have a high.
8K.
I don't even know what because right now I think the best you can get for 144 hertz is like 1440p. I think you might be able to do 4K. I think there's limitations on the technology as it stands, but
Mhm.
I mean, maybe by the time I can afford it, 4K 144 hertz.
At that
preferably.
home automation convention, I saw an 8K.
Yeah, but
That
it's
was
a lot.
sick.
The refresh rate's important for gaming.
Yeah, true. Mhm.
So
But still,
tricked out
Fucking
PC, two 1080p TIs,
Jesus.
freaking best processor I can get. i7. I don't know what the best ones are. They released the 8th core Kaby Lake, I think, or something like that.
You're a drizzler, you know that. This is what you do.
T Drizzle.
Suddenly, you know.
They call
everything.
me N Drizzle.
If you guys don't know what a drizzler is, read
Sorry.
The Wolf of Wall Street. Shout out. It's a great book.
Shout out.
He's so narcissistic, but
Shout
he's
out.
very open about it. It's kind of
Shout
cool.
out.
It's kind of interesting.
Interesting
actually.
shout
Shut up.
out. So also
Closing arguments. No.
closing arguments. I want a debate room. I want.
You're acquitted, but it doesn't matter.
I want a room to beat people in,
Like a red room?
like a boxing room.
Or
But like, except I get guns and they get boxing
boxing?
gloves. No,
would be
I
down.
want a workout room preferably because I like
Oh,
working
yeah.
out on my own. I like a really well fleshed out, not like a bunch
And
of
you
things.
save a ton of money, guys. Get your own gyms. It's well worth it.
You know, it's a big investment for people that don't have the money.
Oh, but you save a lot of money on the long run, and exercising will help you make more money in the long run.
Okay, yeah, but also I want
Jocko
I want a
podcast.
studying room too because I think that'd be
Shout out.
important to have. Like a studying room, kind of like a hammock as well. Another hammock. I would have a lot of hammocks.
Lots of hammocks.
There would be
A
just
workout room with a hammock.
yeah. No freaking bench. Just a hammock. Pumping it.
I want my
but-
apartment hanging on a giant hammock.
I want my apartment in a hammock. So I like hammocks. I'm a big fan, but like I have a problem because they're hard to set up and like without like proper area.
Mhm.
But you know it's hard to do. I don't know where I would like this house to be. I'm not gonna go too in depth. But
Yuck.
I'm just gonna go on like a minute thing. Just like if I had an apartment, I would want it in a bigger city like New York. Even I don't know. I kind of I like the idea of trying to live in London, but I haven't been to London. I have no idea exactly how their culture is. But I don't know if I
Bangkok?
like it.
Or is that too over there for you?
It's too over there.
What about Sydney? Australia, man.
I've never been. I might
Outside
go
of
to Australia. I might go to
Birmingham.
Australia because I like. There's a
Lorde.
lot of research done there. What?
Because you like Lorde.
Lord. No. She's from New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
Educated.
My bad.
Educated.
Hugh Jackman. Where's he
I
from?
bet you don't even know that New Zealand just got a first female, I guess, prime minister or president. I don't know.
Yeah, well, let's see how that works out. Because remember Brazil? Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Okay?
Whoa.
Woman?
Are you attacking women?
No.
Women?
Actually,
Okay,
I'm
let
doing
me,
the
let me,
opposite.
Let me be
I'm
like
doing
you.
the opposite.
Women cannot be in leadership roles
No,
because
that's
they
not
get
what I'm saying.
PMS
That's
because
not
they're
what I'm
trans.
saying.
That's what he believes.
That's not what I believe.
We're gonna have
That's
to
not
finish
what
this podcast.
No, what I'm saying what I'm saying is
Cut
that
out this.
actually
roast
it's
you.
more equality because rather than think, oh, she's in a leadership role, now we made progress, I'm looking at that thinking, well, she can fuck up too, just like the last motherfucker
You
who
don't
was
know.
a male.
Hey,
They can
do
all
you,
fuck
do you
up.
know New Zealand?
That's my style of equality. It's very critical. It's very like, well, you can get fucked up too. You want to join the
Now,
military
how
and
does
get shot in
equality
the head?
apply
Go
to your
ahead.
house?
I don't know.
Also,
I would let my wife choose half of the things that go into the house.
I also something
Watch
I
is
would like. I don't think a gaming room and like an office and study room, like
I
a
would
work
never have
room,
a wife.
and then bedroom, and then like a little lounge area where like you got a TV. I guess I could invite friends if I had any.
You have me. No.
But I wouldn't invite you.
We're
I'm
not
trying.
friends. We're just like just below.
I like a
friends.
kitchen. I like to cook, so I like a really nice kitchen. Like I think it'd be like the pots and pans that I don't like.
Hannibal's kitchen.
Like we've had garbage. We have like garbage pans.
Would you like that library? Would you like a library kind of room?
I wouldn't want a library because I feel like it kind of defeats. Like I want a lot of digital books, but then I also like to just go to the library, and you go to the library and you just rent books and bring them up. Like why would you
That's
buy a
boring.
bunch of books?
To look cool.
Yeah,
Library is about
the only
looking
books
cool.
the only books I would ever buy is like something like a thing that I would reread and
Well,
like
Yeah.
and reread in the sense that like I might read a passage of it and be like, so maybe like like one of those, the Odysseus or something like that, like
What-
something like an ancient book that's nice to have.
What books have you read more than once?
None.
I've read How to Win Friends and Influence People, Hardball by Chris Matthews, 4 Hour Work Week, and Extreme
I've read the
Ownership.
Bible 25 times. No.
The Great Gatsby. Yeah, some other stuff. Frederick Douglass, the whatever the thing is called. I've read that twice.
Yeah, I don't read a lot of books twice. I don't just remember. First of all, I don't really remember books I've read anyway. I remember content if in them. I don't really remember. I don't take the time to remember the title. I think it's pointless.
You will never be a CEO like Bill Gates. What's the book that he said?
Why would you say something? Like
Factfulness is his like.
I
number
don't
one
give
book.
a crap about Gil.
Although it's funny,
Gil Gates.
Gil
Gil's Gates. Wait,
Gil Bates.
wait. Is Bill
Bateman.
Gates a fish?
Whoa.
Confirmed.
Oh, speaking of no,
Gil Gates. It fits too well.
Mark Zuckerberg, the lizard man. Shout out. Gil Bates, the fish. Shout out. Okay. Speaking of Bateman, Mother's Day is soon. What do you want to say about your mommy? Because I have something. Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. I'm writing this letter and I'm wishing you well. Mama, we all go to hell. Shout out once you figured that out. So, what would you say to your mommy?
Thanks for not aborting me.
Wow! Hey,
and I was legally allowed to be aborted at the time.
That's a weird way to put it.
Yeah.
Legally allowed.
They had the idea that I was going to be autistic, but I guess, that didn't happen. Oh no, it was Down syndrome. I wasn't autistic.
Yep.
So I guess I turned out worse.
I knew you were going to say something like that, but I was hoping that you wouldn't go into that, something like that. But, yeah.
I'm a worse person.
Like a psychopath. That's what you are. I'm just a narcissist, but you're a psychopath.
Okay, back to the housing thing. The housing market, very horrible and volatile. I don't know, actually, the housing market in, like, big cities for apartments. I heard they're getting more and more expensive, and it's hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
Pushing poorer families out.
Yeah!
Which is great. That's what I like to see.
It's not a problem. Who cares about them?
Yeah, who cares? See, when we get rich, then we don't have to watch. Then the poor people like us will have to watch their backs.
I mean, why make a stable bottom for everybody to work functionally when that would be? I mean, how can the rich people get super rich and not pay taxes if you have a stable bottom in a country?
Okay, real closing statements.
Okay, I would like to live where I'd like to live. As I have already explained, I didn't bring it back up, everything I said.
So I'll just explain, wrap it up, the whole little thing. We got our ideas. We don't have a Twitter and Facebook because Guigo.
I started a Facebook. It's up. You
okay,
dumb
so we have a
fuck.
Facebook.
Keep up with the news.
I don't. Yeah. So we have a Facebook. Don't add us. No, no, add us.
Don't look us up.
No. Definitely say what your ideal house would be if you guys.
Yeah, leave a comment, guys.
I don't know if you can leave comments on.
No,
SoundCloud.
you can.
You can. Yeah. So then leave a comment. Tell us what your house would be, or apartment, or like condo, or whatever, tent. I don't know what you live in.
Homeless area.
Maybe your ideal house is being homeless.
That sounds
because you don't want material goods. Maybe you're one of those people. There was an article.
There's a reason they call it good.
There was a writer that he actually was like homeless, and then he wrote a really good book and spent all the money, and then he's homeless again. And he wrote like on dumpster vibing, so it's like a big fan. Not a big thing, but it's like he really never really cared about material goods, and he's okay being homeless or something like that. So it is what it is. But
all right. Oh, and also try to let us know where we would find the places that we would want to go. I asked that last time for the kind of country that fits my general average temperature.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. I would like to go to the Middle East too. We didn't say that. I just wanted to make sure we mentioned it.
Where?
All the places. Syria.
Syria, particularly. I would like to go to places with a rich background in Muslim.
I want to go to
Mecca. I would love to go to Mecca.
Biblioteca.
Jesus. Why bring Mexico? All right. Go to a fucking library.
I want to go to Machu Picchu.
Costa Rica.
Okay. So we really got to close this out.
All right.
Have a good night, kids.
Have a good night. And happy Mother's Day. Happy gave birth to someone day.
Oh, if I said gay birthday, I was like, what?
Happy gay birthday.
Gabe birthday. Happy Gabe, okay? Gabe, happy birthday.
Whoever you are, listen to this. If your name is Gabe, happy birthday, man.
If your name is not, go fuck yourself.
All right, signing off, wrapping it up.